Hi guys, this is Cycle 1, Week 6 of Fine Arts, Final Project or Drawing Review. So we've done 5 weeks of art of different styles at this point. So we're just going to review those with the kids. Older kids, this is when we're going to use that picture that we took of them week 1 or week 2. So older kids can cut those out. Younger kids, maybe you probably have those cut out for the kids, and maybe a parent can do that when you walk into the room in the morning. When you print those pictures, either we're going to print them or maybe you guys are going to print them. I don't know if that's going to work exactly yet, but print them. There's 2 sets of paper for each tutor. Print them on this paper, please. Don't print them on photo paper, because photo paper is not going to allow us to color or draw or anything on top of their photo, which is what we want to do for this one. So please print it on this heavy card. It doesn't have to be this exact one, but print it on paper, not photo paper. So yeah, bigger kids can cut it out, littler kids have it cut out. Talk about what we've done over the past 6 weeks, really just trying to emphasize that art is everywhere, and even in the changing seasons that you can see a lot of different perspective and oils and all of those things in it. So we're going to do that. And then our second activity is going to incorporate all of the different styles that we've used. So this is kind of what we're going to do. So you can see you have the kids in there in the photo and all different kinds of styles. And so now we're going to go through how to do it. So first you're going to take your white sheet of paper, put a label on it, and flip it over. And then you're going to paint this sheet, the whole thing, a few different colors. Put your placemat, your tablecloth down. And I would just use the Crayola paint for this one. And I don't think that you need to put it in Dixie cups or anything. I would just let the kids just use paintbrushes that are in here. There's big ones, there's small ones. For this, you probably want the bigger ones because you do need a pretty broad application. So I would just have them stick it in that brush and then paint it and then stick the brush in the container and probably just leave it there for another kid to use. So we're going to try to not get too muddy with our colors. So I would say let the kids pick maybe 2 colors, and parents can mediate if they need to wipe off that brush before putting it back into the paint canister. But I don't think that we need Dixie cups or anything for it. I think that's just going to waste a lot of paint. So once you have that totally painted, it might be a little bit wet, it might still be dry. Either way, it's totally fine. You're going to take your cutout, I'm just going to pretend this is a cutout. Take your cutout person and you're going to glue it on here. I would use just your regular white Elmer's glue. I'd probably use a glue stick. The white glue will get a little bit thick and make it bubble, so I'd use a glue stick. So glue your person on, and then we're going to incorporate the 2 pictures together. So we do this with details. So now instead of the big fat brushes, we're going to use the little tiny brushes, which are also going to be in this blue container way in the bottom. Get those out and start letting them do details. So this one probably more detailed than most of our kids are going to get, but you can see kind of what they did just as the idea. So you can see they did flowers and some dots and those kinds of things. And I think this is where you're going to really use your oils. You can use lines, you can use curved lines, straight lines, filled in circles, dots, all of those things. We're going to do that. I think hopefully we'll have some like washi tape, which is that tape that you can tear really easily. We'll have that to be able to use as well. Not that it's going to do anything. Again, we're just kind of making an artwork and letting all the kids put stuff together. I'd love to hear some language of abstract or perspective or oils or anything like that, mirror imaging, but it doesn't have to happen either. And the last thing that'll be fun is, this is the last picture, is you can see those dots, and that's actually bubble wrap that's painted again with those big fat brushes, and it's just kind of like a stamp. So we will have bubble wrap in the room. I know someone that can get a lot. We can use bubble wrap and we'll paint it, and then we'll stamp that on, and then the picture will be done. They can stamp it over themselves if they really want to. I wouldn't recommend it, but if it happens or it's, you know, whatever, that's fine. The biggest thing about the bubble wrap is just make sure once they stamp it down, they pull it up. They don't move it around because then it's just going to get all one color and you're not going to be able to see anything else. So once you do that, your picture is done, and you can take that home. If the kids want to take the bubble wrap home, because I thought painting with bubble wrap was pretty fun, let them do that. But I would put these into their art folders. Good luck. See you in 6 weeks.